Hey, everybody out there in Two Legs Beatles podcasting land, YouTube land. This is Andy Nichols with a little special bonus episode here. As Tom told us the other day, we're doing a lot of those lately, but the activity's been busy of late, and it will continue to stay busy. I just wanted to do a little quick bonus episode tonight to show you the latest issue of a really cool fan club magazine that I just joined a few weeks ago, which I probably should have been a member of a long time ago, and that's the Maccazine fan club. 50 years. It's published in the Netherlands, and I just joined it. I did buy an issue a couple of years back or early last year, and that was on Red Rose Speedway. These are so well put together, I have to tell you. Reasonable to join. It's published twice a year. The research and work and quality of this fan club publication is the best I've ever seen, dedicated to Paul in print. The first issue that I got is this one I just bought kind of one off, just because it's about my favorite album, Red Rose Speedway. But I did properly join up about a month ago, and I got my first subscription. And this issue focuses on the concert tours from 72 to 2022, 50 years of touring. And this is volume 51, issue 1. So at some point in the year, we'll get a second one. And it's just incredible. I'm going to kind of cut away here and kind of give you a little bit of a 4 or 5 minute highlight of the pages in the book. Very thorough, as you'll see in the coming minutes. And I highly recommend, if you haven't joined and you're a huge Paul fan, sign up and join. They're on Facebook. They have a website. It's very reasonable, I think, for the quality. Yes, you're only getting 2 issues a year, but 164 pages, high gloss color photos, very, very, very well done. And this edition is focusing on all of Paul's touring years, 50 years worth. Not 50 years, but over a 50-year span, of course. So we'll show you those now. Thanks. So here you have the opening, all the tours, the programs, the promotional photos for all of them, and chronologically all the way up to Got Back, from the university tour, a little editorial to open it, itineraries included for every tour, set lists. They don't give you a set list for every show, but they give you the basic set list of what was on that tour. So as you can see here, you've got some vintage memorabilia included in this book, all throughout it. Flyers, all the dates for every tour are in here, and your basic set list as well, and associated stuff there. So it just does. It's one of the most thorough jobs they've done. There's the Japanese tour, the ill-fated one. Wings Over the World, of course, the famous Wings Over America program. All good stuff here. Look at the Rickenbacker base. There it is. No visa, no concerts, but a souvenir for Japan. Ooh, more 70. That's a bootleg I've always wanted to get, and maybe I'll find it soon. The LA Forum triple disc bootleg. Here's another great job they do. They show you the first editions of all the albums, and in case of the live stuff, right? So there's the Record Store Day, I'm Amazed. Here, and then the best part, there's the box set. There's a VHS tape of Rock Show, Laserdisc. Talk about thorough. They gave you all the formats of what came out, from the McCartney years, segments of that, and of course the DVD and the Blu-ray from 2013. There's the 1979 UK tour, short one, and the ill-fated Japanese tour that never happened in January of '80. Those were the dates. Canceled. Yes, indeed. And we go all the way up now to '89. Nearly 10 years of no touring. 10 years. And then Paul comes back bigger than ever with loads and loads and loads of Beatles stuff. And Paul finally okay with his Beatle past as well. Yeah, tons. And look at all those things. There's your encores. First time he got Golden Slumbers. Yeah. So as you can tell, a lot of thoroughness, and then all the releases that came out of these tourings. So as you see here, they do their homework. Nebworth, who can remember Nebworth, and then they get back film, and it even includes that 2022 re-release. Look at the VHS, the 2022 re-release, which is right there. So, yeah. The New World Tour, probably my least favorite Paul tour. I know my co-host got to see him then, but that concert film is not a good one. See, and I give you little tidbits there as well. And, of course, Paul is Live, and all the formats you can get that on, the original, the CD. I know my co-host is on the hunt for an original one. I have one, partner. Ha, ha, ha. But hopefully you'll find one at the fest in a few weeks. You'll see. Hard to come by. Back in the U.S., first time I ever saw Paul. And the corresponding Back in the World from 2003. And the summer tour, there's the Red Square. And we did a show on that once upon a time, long ago. And the Us tour from 2005, a tour that I missed, sadly. I did not make that one. And I really wish I did, because he played a lot from Chaos. The 09 tour, saw him 3 times then. And this is when the big prolific touring starts then. Good Evening Germany, Good Evening Europe. All the great shots. Look at that shot there, Paul and George. Up and Coming. And the set list On the Run. Saw him in Yankee Stadium that year. The tour book still. Out There. Probably the best tour I saw with the most diverse set list. Probably the Out There show from Brooklyn from 2013. Got to be my favorite tour still. Okay. One on One, 2015-16. Saw him then. And again, just a stellar job. The Freshen Up. I must say that these tour names are getting a little bit lame. But, and there's Got Back all the way to the, just the most recent tour. How about that shot right there? That's a great shot. And closing with Glastonbury, as the book does. And will that be Paul's final show? We'll see. Yeah, it's just a little quick thumbnail of the latest issue of Maccazine. Please give them check them out on Facebook. If you haven't subscribed to them, please do. It is a must for all Paul McCartney fans, because it is just of the highest quality. And they've got loads and loads of back issues that you can also buy as well. And I'm sure at some point I will too. They've got issues. They've got all the back issues, almost all of them available. And the website is Maccazine.com. And you can find them on Facebook.com/Maccazine.nl. But well worth it. And check it out. And Tom and I will see you soon on Two Legs. Stay tuned.